Hello, everybody. Cameron Brock here, Heartland College Sports, and we're going to start talking about baseball this season. 2018 season, just a week away from today. Kansas State, we're going to preview them first. They were picked last, just 9 uh, points in the 2018 preseason poll. Last year, they had their first winning season since their 2013 Super Regional appearance, which they were ousted by Oregon State that year. Oregon State, nothing to be ashamed of in losing to them. They probably should have won the national championship hadn't it been for a scandal last season. Anyways, back to Kansas State. Kansas State, this team needs pitching. They're returning 10 pitchers from last season. Nobody was good on that staff. Absolutely nobody. There was one no-hitter. It came against an Eastern Illinois team, though. Eastern Illinois, Ohio Valley Conference. I think that's what they're in. There's been so much conference realignment, who cares? But the fact is that this team struggled mightily in pitching. The one team that they had a good appearance against, pitching-wise, was against Texas. Well, guess what? Texas didn't have any offense last season. That was the UT kryptonite. So Kansas State was able to pitch 2 9-inning shutouts before losing in extra innings last year against Texas. They need pitching this year. They were the worst last year. I think their ERA was over 6. Anyways, this team needs pitching. Hitting-wise, they're young, they're inexperienced, but they got 2 players with some experience who hit over 300 last year, Cameron Thompson, Will Brennan. Those 2 outfielders are going to be key cogs for Kansas State this season. If they are going to get into at least the Big 12 tournament, and of course, if you get in the Big 12 tournament, there's a good chance you might get into an NCAA regional, then it's going to be on the backs of their pitching. If their pitching has improved from last season, they got a fighting chance. If it's the same as last season, Kansas State, they're going to be nice players. Don't worry about them. Push them aside. Pitching improves, Kansas State improves. Will Brennan, Cameron Thompson, 2 guys to look out for. Hans Harker has the power. He's the power guy. That's the guy you put in your cleanup spot. You load the bases. You hope he hits a grand slam. 4 runs, boom, they probably win the game. Of course, last year, not even a grand slam probably could have saved them. They went 5-3 when keeping teams under 5 runs. 5 runs, that's a lot of runs. A pitching staff only did that 8 times in conference play last season. That's horrendous. So, Kansas State, there's a lot to look forward to here. They're going to start off the schedule strong against 2 teams who had victories in NCAA regionals last year. They're also playing the 2016 national champions, Coastal Carolina. I believe the other ones are Indiana. I know Indiana is one of them, but this Kansas State team is starting off with a really strong test. I like that. I like them getting out and getting that experience. They're going to build their confidence up against some slub teams going into conference play. So, and then, of course, they got the coaching stability. Brad Hill, 14th season at Kansas State. And, of course, you got to remember, he's the guy that took them to the Super Regional, their only Super Regional appearance in Kansas State baseball history. I like a lot of factors here. I like the youth. There's a chance to improve. I like the fact that they got 10 pitchers returning. There's experience in the on this pitching staff. They know what they know their troubles last year, and now can they improve upon that and give themselves a fighting chance? Again, last year, first winning season since the 2013 Super Regional appearance. They're rebuilding. They hope the rebuild is continuing further progress this year. They're hoping to get into an NCAA regional, as is every Big 12 team this year. Can they do it? Will they do it? We'll find out. It all starts with the pitching, and it starts next week. I'm Cameron Brock, Heartland College Sports. This has been the Kansas State 2018 baseball preview. See you soon again.